Great.
Nothing but problems. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna roll into it and then I guess I'll check back in 10 minutes or so. Alright. Well, no, you're good. I'm still at the loading screen, so I figured I'd go ahead and say hello and welcome to everybody that's either watching now or comes back and watches later. We're heading to Michigan International Speedway here tonight for the Consumers Energy 400. Well, I guess it's really the 200. Joining me in the booth here tonight is Charp. Charp, how you doing? And there you go. That's the attitude to have. And then we have a special guest here tonight. Not always do we have a gentleman in the booth who is also behind the wheel. K-Bart. How you doing, bud?
I'm good, yeah.
All right, well, fair enough. We'll go ahead and leave him alone so he could concentrate. You could already hear the concentration on his voice. Ignore this blue screen for 2 seconds, and we'll be right back. Alright, K-Bar is muted, so he doesn't have to listen to us ramble on. Charp, let's go ahead and say something so I can hear on here if your voice is shared. There's a little bit of delay, but we'll hear it here in a second. Now I gotta listen to my own voice. Your voice is not shared. Make sure you go into settings and say allow your voice to share and all that good stuff. There's a couple of different places. It's kind of weird. Go into hold the PlayStation button down and then go up to where it says broadcast. And then audio sharing settings. So hold the PlayStation button down. Yeah, audio sharing settings. Yeah, make sure they're all checked. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Going in here, it looks like it just sends me right back to the same. Well, my broadcasting, invite players, view, advanced, audio sharing, settings. Well, that's the same one that we just found. Yeah, I just keep finding that same menu. Do you have it set to where you're letting your allow audio to be shared? That's what you did, right? Okay. We can just go back to the original plan of being a video only. What a challenging effort this was. Yeah, so you're not on there. Okay. I guess just keep playing around with it, see if you can figure something out. Alright, so we're here at Michigan. We're still in stage 1 here, so we got Did you find it? Maybe Google can help? I don't know. Fair enough. Oh, we got a battle for the lead here as Captain Killam is now on the inside of that 88 of Lieutenant Crunch. We've got side-by-side racing 3-4 rows back. Looks like Captain Kill's going to have the preferred lane here going down into turns 1 and 2. Let's see if Joe could push him to the lead here. But that 42 of Ronnie Mac's all over the back bumper of that 88. It looks like the 88's going to hold that spot on the outside. I didn't think there would be an outside lane here in Michigan. Did you find it?
Finally got it.
We'll go find out here.
Let me check this. Let me check the stream. I'm going to check the stream right now, buddy.
Okay. In the meantime, that 14 of Captain Killam does make the pass on that 88. You got a new leader here. The 14. Oh, yeah, I heard
Captain
you.
Killam, yep, I got it. What I have to do, I have to go into party settings and allow it.
Ah.
Finally got it. Okay, cool.
All right, so a question that I wanted to ask you, but I couldn't. Outside lane at Michigan? How did Captain Killam not pass that 88 when he was on the inside of him?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. I wasn't back in the race to see it. Ooh, Killam got a little loose.
He did. Yeah, no big deal. So back a few laps ago, the 14 of Captain Killam had the inside lane on the 88, but the 88 powered back on the outside and was able to pass him back on the outside. I didn't think there was an outside lane here in Michigan. How did he make that work?
The outside lane, I mean, if you can keep the momentum up coming, you know, if you hit your mark on the outside line, you can keep that speed up and really get a good launch off of turn 4 and turn 2. So I feel that's probably why Crunch was able to hold the advantage over Killian in that corner.
Well, fair enough. In the meantime, we have another new leader, the 43 Shadow Hawk.
Contact.
Oh, 19 of NR Lewis in the wall on the outside. Everybody's going to try to dive to miss him. He keeps it up close to the wall.
Slice and dice, and then Crunch is trying to get back to the bottom. He had been stuck in the outside line, and finally is able to get back to the inside here. But
oh, the 32's on the apron, and around he goes into the corner, into the 3 of... Who's in the 3?
That's a big wreck there, and that is our first caution of the race.
Yeah, it definitely is. My goodness. Gator Mike trying to use... 3 is wasted, by the way. Gator Mike trying to use that apron to help the car turn a little bit. Too much as he went around in turn 3. Collected, I think, the 37 as well.
19 is involved. 3 is damage. Yeah, it looked like Gator maybe got to the gas just a little bit too soon there, and that apron unfortunately caused him to go around, and as you can see, collected about 3 or 4 other cars along with him there. So gives him an opportunity though to get in the pits, fix the damage, and make some early adjustments there that they otherwise might have had to wait for until the end of the stage.
Now, speaking of early adjustments, would you come down here in the middle of the stage and make the adjustments, or would you stay out for the track position?
I think right now, early on, I would definitely come down pit road and make some adjustments there. If you can make the adjustments that'll help you out in the long run, I think now is the time to do it, to see where you are, because you can adjust as the race goes on as well.
Well, fair enough. Either they all pitted or the top 5 or 6 stayed out, because no real changes in the top 6 here, as that 43 of Shadowhawk is still in the lead.
We're going to have 11 laps to go next time by. Plenty of fuel and the tires to get to the end of the stage.
LL Penn has tuned in to the broadcast here tonight, has a special message for Gator Mike when he watches it back. That's that Shadowhawk and that 43, man. He's still up here leading some laps around Michigan International Speedway. But don't look now. The one of you already heard trying to get that bottom lane working with the Season 1 champion, Lieutenant Crunch, pushing him.
They're working very well together. Got the inside line going there, and that tandem is going to help him out big time. Ronnie Mac trying to hold the outside here, and he's got the 2 car right behind him with K. Kelvin. And, man, he got the momentum. He's able to clear for that second position.
That outside, man, it's holding pretty well. A lot better than I thought it would. And
that's where I think if you're able to back up that corner and then get to the gas once the car settles, that's where you're able to have all the momentum. Shadow definitely helping him out with the draft, though, staying up. He's having to defend both lanes now.
This is like a little mini plate track.
My goodness. Oh yeah. I mean, speaking from experience last night, that stage one, I was having to roll, from high to low, trying to defend both sides, and then unfortunately, lag was a big indicator of how the rest of our race went. But yeah, draft is so important here.
Yeah, a lot of lag coming into play, especially stage 3 last night. And as we see, all these guys are bumper to bumper. Any little bit of lag is going to come into play here tonight. Do you see anybody in here that we might have to look out for concerning lag, or has everybody got it figured out?
As of right now, everyone is looking very clean. We got a challenge for the lead here. Ronnie Mack dipping out all by himself.
Oh, and there goes Steve-O closing in behind him, going to push him into turns 1 and 2. Looks like Kevin's going to go with them as well.
Shadow with a good run off for 2.
I don't know, that's a pretty strong run for the 42 as well as they're side by side. Steve-O making it 3 wide for the lead. Coming into turn 3 here. Steve-O is not going to let up. Then he does. All that build up for nothing, Steve-O.
The veteran move. Trying to show that pink Hooters car can get to the front here. He's trying to get
the 42 gets his nose into the grass, goes that 9. I can't see if he saved it or not.
Oh,
yeah, he saved it.
He did save it, but he's going to go all the way to the back of the field.
Oh, man. Oh, and then the 2 and the 88 get into it. The 88's now going to be out of the line. He's going to fall to the back. Ronnie Max looks really impressive here tonight out of that 42. Look at Chip Ganassi eRacing running P2, P3.
Tell you what, Ronnie Mack was able to hold his own on the outside earlier, and now does he have the momentum to clear him? Oh, it's close. No drafting help.
Currently, we have Chevrolets running P1, 2, and 3. 3 Fords following them running 4, 5, 6, and a Toyota running P7, and then Big Jim.
Big Jim trying to make his way to the front there. I tell you what, Big Jim has had some momentum recently.
Pin's just in here to troll.
Canadian. Sorry.
Pin's just in here to troll.
Yeah.
Which is all. It's all in good fun. Speaking of kid. Oh, the Big Jim. What happened to Big Jim?
Oh, Big Jim got turned down in the pit road. That's going to be a speed penalty.
I missed it.
Man.
Was there contact or did he get loose?
He got contact, and unfortunately, he was definitely going faster than pit road speed. He will have a penalty. I'm not sure. I got my camera on him. I'm gonna see whether he's gonna take tires or whatnot. It's such a big racetrack, and he's gonna be the only car a lap down. That might play into benefit. My fault. I should be checking up on the laps here and slacking right now.
Nah, it's all good. You'll get him. But yeah, he should be the only car a lap down. He should be okay, I think. But in the meantime, that one of you already heard is battling this 43 for Shadowhawk. Joe had that lead there for a second. That outside lane, man, a lot stronger than I thought it would be tonight.
Big Jim coming off of pit road now. We have 3 laps to go.
Okay, so he'll be just 1 lap down and probably the only car lap down. He should be fine, even though.
I don't believe he took tires there. As makes a safe entrance off of the apron back onto the track.
That's probably smart, especially with 3 laps to go. Just get back on the track and click them down.
Yeah, at this point, you definitely don't want to make another mistake, accidentally maybe spin the car out, and you are the only car lap down. You can come down, get tires, make adjustments, and you're going to be back on the lead lap to start stage 2. It's early on. That's about the time you want to make a mistake if you are going to make a mistake.
Little bit of lag, either that or it's just my screen, but a little bit of lag out of Shadowhawk there, and it looks like those guys checked up. Ronnie lead. You got the 2 of Kevin on the inside there. Was that the 12 of K-Bart pushing him? The 1 of you already heard getting stuck in the middle here, pinching down on that 2. The 43 of Shadowhawk trying to get that momentum on the outside.
3 wide for second. Oh, this is good stuff.
Oh my goodness.
I'm riding on board with K-Bart, and looks like he's gonna be able to clear him.
Oh, so the 2 of Kevin is your new leader.
Shadowhawk had a good run.
I wonder if K-Bart and Kevin coordinated their schemes here tonight. Either that or it's just pure luck.
I am just noticing that now. Yeah, now that you mention it.
As
Kevin
able
to hold on to the lead for now.
Diving down into turn 3. We should have, what, 1 to go at the line?
I think this might actually be it right here.
Oh, it's just for the stage.
Shadow looking underneath.
Oh, and there goes Captain Killam, going to push his TJR teammate.
Oh, Gator in the grass. Oh, we got spinners.
Oh, I think there's one more to go. Unless this caution comes out. Oh, so many cars wrecked back there. Is that the caution? No, the caution's going to... No, we're still green. My goodness, how did the caution not come out for that?
Jeez.
So I think it's 1 to go here. Well, I guess...
to go, I think. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah.
K-Park's driving pretty aggressive like it's the last lap. And so is Shadowhawk. This might be it.
Oof. This is really tight. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know how to call it. Kevin, 1 to go now?
1 to go now. This is it. White flag for stage 1.
Oh, man. Any of these top, 7 cars could win the stage here as Kevin currently leads the way. K-Bart currently 3 wide, actually, for second. That 43.
Almost 4 wide for second. My goodness.
You can tell I'm rusty. Joe on the inside there. Shadowhawk looking to make him 3 wide. Shadowhawk in the middle. And there goes Joe on the bottom. He might be able to pull all this out with a little bit of contact between that 43 and the 2 as Joe dives it in there, slides up the track in front of the field. And it looks like he is going to collect the stage as Kevin's going to finish P2. Shadowhawk P3. I think K-Bart got Captain Killam for P4. And Captain Killam P5. My goodness. What a last 3 laps there.
My goodness.
Whenever we get back green, I don't want to mess up K-Bart's pitting and whatnot, but we'll bring him in.
Scroll up. Crap.
Whew. That was exciting. I didn't even know how to call it.
Kevin, Shadow, K-Bart, and Killiam, your top 5.
Wow. I didn't even know how to call it. You can tell I ain't called a race in a while. I didn't even know what to say.
Shoot, it's been a couple months for me, brother, so.
The last one you called might have been the last one for me. No, I don't know. But anyways, what an exciting finish to that stage there with You Already Heard collecting the stage win and the bonus playoff point.
As we're getting ready for stage 2, I'm noticing that a lot of times, man, these guys are actually disregarding the draft. They're going for any opportunity they can get.
All right, well, here we go to start off stage 2. More stage points up for grabs as we start this new stage with that one of You Already Heard, his Chevrolet Camaro, leading this field to the green off into turn 1. The 2 of Kevin's going to start on the outside there. The 43 of Shadowhawk starting behind Joe. And the 12 of K-Bart behind the 2 on the outside. It looks like that outside doesn't get rolling right on the restart, but once they get up to speed, that outside's pretty competitive.
Yeah, if you can get somebody to work with you there, Shadows looks like he's lagging a little bit on my screen there. It's not too bad.
Okay, well, at least it's not just me.
Yeah, but going back to what I was saying, if you can get somebody to go with you on that outside and you can hold that momentum up, you can really make some moves. Shadow's going for the lead here.
Oh, man, he went rocketing to the lead, too. He wasted no time.
He had a heck of a run going underneath him there.
Do you have half the field lagging on your screen, or is it just me?
It's like 1 or 2 cars. Shadow, I mean, he's kind of twitching side to side just a little bit, but...
I was like Joe crossed him over. Yeah, I got half the field lagging, man. This is not... This can't be fun to watch. Okay, now the whole field's lagging.
It's really not that bad on my screen right now, surprisingly. Considering I'm on a hot spot all the way on a boat in the Mississippi. Oh, K-Bart in the wall.
Yeah, mine's...
K-Bart's going to drop to the back. Fortunately, he'll be close enough he can stay in the draft regroup and try to work his way back to the front. Didn't look like he made too bad a contact with the wall. I'm not seeing any damage on his car.
Yeah, if this continues, I might have to back out and use up my other invite.
Yeah, all right. I'm looking at Big Jim, and he's actually made 3 spots so far since the restart. Only 2 laps in. Oh, looked like he might have caught the apron there. He's able to hold the momentum up.
Yeah, this is not good. And it very well may be by internet, but these servers have been crap here lately.
Oh, no, now it's lagging on my screen, too. Shadowhawk was completely inside of TK Calvin.
That's probably not the first time.
Hey-oh. Oh, my goodness.
Now would actually be a good time to bring in old K-Bart 2 and maybe he could talk about what's going on as I back out and accept my other invite. Sometimes this happens after the caution. It don't make no sense. But anyways, I'm gonna bring him in. If you wanna talk to him, you gotta unmute him too. K-Bart, our in-race racer, reporter, whatever you want to call him. How's everything going, bud?
Oh man, that's the first stage, dude. It was fucking. Whoops, wrong word. it was really good. It was really clean racing. I took out Big Jim at one point, and caution that came out. I apologize to him, but he didn't respond yet. But I got kind of loose. I got pushed up. I can't remember who I connected with. I think Ronnie. Got connected with him. Kind of got pushed up. I kind of got a little messed up coming out of the corner and off of 4, and then kind of hit him a little bit, and he went out in the grass spinning. I feel bad about that, but hey, I got some stage points. I'm just riding. Stage 1, we got a caution. I'm assuming we're going to get a caution here. If not, we'll have to pit again. So.
Yeah, I noticed that you were taking your time coming up through the field there, and then you made that charge at the end. Is that, well, now that you kind of had that little bit of a slip up, take your time working your way through the field, maybe save your equipment for the end of the run?
Yeah, it's all drafting here. This is mini Daytona, so all these tracks are, and you gotta be at the spot or at the right spot at the right time, and that's what I did in stage 1. Joe, he made a really great move on the last lap to get that dub in stage 1 there, so give him props for that. But I'm just happy with stage points right now. So
yeah. Contact in the front. 3 wide for third. My goodness, they're getting tight. Shadows dropping back a little bit.
That's definitely an exciting end of the stage 1 there, K-Bart, and you were right in the thick of it. How was your blood pressure going through all that?
I was getting nervous. It was pretty high right now. If I had one of those heart monitor things on me, it'd be up there, but right now it's calmed down. I'm just riding. We got 20 to go.
3 wide. Joe is in the middle. Ronnie Mack underneath him. Lewis has made his way up to, looks like, the 4th position, trying to follow that 42 through. Joe's able to clear everybody and keeps it on the bottom.
Good luck here in stage 2. I'm going to go ahead and mute you. I had to back out because all the cars were lagging. We ran into that glitch again, but they're all smoothed out. So we're back in here. We're going to ahead and mute you. Good luck for stage 2, and we'll talk to you in stage 3.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep. Oh, hey, before you go, K-Bart, is this the same party invite as the warm-up invites? Is it the same lobby? Okay, cool. Then I got 2 more then, just in case it happens again. Okay. Oh, crap. Missed it. I'm sitting here looking at this. Oh, everybody saved it.
I barely missed it, I'll tell you that.
NARL Lewis is to the lead.
With waste, it looked like, and I went right in between
Kelvin right to the inside
them,
of him. I tell you what, Shadow is pushing left and right. I'm not seeing anybody else really doing it. It's just that 43 right now.
Oh, LL Penn just gave Gator Mike a 10-point penalty and a 2-race probation for lagging.
Is that what that was? Lag? Okay.
Temp mute Penn for being annoying. 3 hours.
No, he can stay. All right, now I'm going to meet you for real, Gator. We'll talk to you here in a second.
See ya.
All right. At the wrong car on the screen. It's actually Joe's back out front with Ronnie back right behind him there.
Yeah, once again, look at these Chip Ganassi Racing Chevrolet Camaros running right beside each other. This time, P1, P2. Now, we already know that one machine of you already heard is fast. He's your stage 1 winner. That 42 of Ronnie Mack has really been battling all race long. He missed 5th place by a half a car, if that. And especially on that outside lane, it looks like that's more of his preferred lane. Oh, Joe kissed the apron.
Joe.
Might have checked him up a little bit.
He's able to keep the speed up. Yep.
That lets Kevin come in here to make it a 3-car battle. Don't look now, but here comes that 43 of Shadowhawk.
Oof, Gator with some damage. He's falling all the way to the back. He's out of the draft. That's unfortunate for him. Oh, Ronnie Mack with the move to the inside. Is anybody going to go with him?
I don't know, but it's not going to work with these 3 cars on the outside. Oh, there goes that 43.
Oh,
but he didn't push him. He decided to take it 3 wide.
Oh my goodness, Shadow is taking no prisoners tonight. He's looking for that lead.
And he might get it here down the back stretch, as he's going to have a little bit of push from that 42. Now, is that 42 riding at Mac going to remember what that 43 did to him? I guess not. He's going to push him down into 3. And it looks like Shadowhawk's going to be your new leader. He's clear of that number 1 machine.
He's still lagging on my screen big time, but yes, he's able to use that momentum off the corner, takes the lead.
He's even out for me. But look at Kevin here going to push it 3 wide for second.
It looks like Shadow's trying to get anybody to draft with him to try to keep them all side by side.
I'm not sure he knew which lane to block there or pull, as Ronnie Mack looks like he backed out of that 3 wide situation going into turn 1. As Kevin clears, you already heard, for second. He's going to slide up in front of him. We'll see if Joe pushes him or goes down to the bottom. He's going to push him. You go Captain Kill him in the top 5 now. He's going to try to get that outside lane working, but he's going to need some help. Oh, what happened to the 43? Just get out of line, I guess?
Might have just out of line there, and the 2's going to make the move to the inside. They're halfway through stage 2.
All right, and you heard it from K-Bart. If there's no caution here, they are going to have to pit under green, as the 2 of Kevin is your new leader here in stage 2.
27 laps in the stage, and a fuel cell goes for 20 laps. So if these guys are pitting advantage, what you thinking? 2 tires, maybe a can of gas, or are you going for 4 tires and, you know, making sure you got enough tire to make it to the end?
Well, this one's weird. I always prefer 4 tires. However, just like K-Bart and oh, we got somebody in the grass back there. We might not even have to worry about this question.
NARL Lewis looks like it's a single car. No, he's coming down pit road.
He's coming down pit road.
He just caught the grass.
Fair enough.
Coming down. Yep.
Well, let's go back to your question. That's actually a really good question here, because as everybody pretty much relate to it as a little mini plate track. So, Kevin, I think, is signaling to everybody that he's coming down pit road. Either that or he got loose off the corner. That's the 14. He's going to join him down there.
Tell you what, K-Bart has made his way back into that top pack. It's 2 packs that are separated right now, and K-Bart, like you said, he's just been riding around nice and smooth, and he's just stayed with these guys, and he's running, looks like in the, I want to say 7th position. Quote me on that if I'm wrong.
It looks like 7th. But to answer your question shortly, is I would like to go when everybody else goes. I want the draft, and I want somebody pushing me. So if I can get on there and let them know, then...
Yeah, because their speeds in the corner have definitely slowed down from where they were in the beginning of the stage, but obviously that draft is going to help them keep that up all the way down the front and back stretch. So
Penn says you got to take 4 tires and fuel, and then once the stage is over, slap 2 on it. Oh, we got a car way down low on the backstretch.
I'm on Gator Mike's camera. Let's see, it's a car directly ahead of him.
I think Mr. Williams, maybe? Yeah, it's Williams. I wonder what happened there. Another car in the grass, and he's around. It's the 12 of K-Bart, the in-race reporter. Rex coming into pit road.
Oh.
We should unmute him right now. just to hear his frustration.
I'm not sure if I want to hear him.
You might have to drop a couple dollars in the swear jar.
there is that possibility.
In the meantime, we still got a battle for the lead up here. We got that 43 leading the way, the 14 of Captain Killen behind him, 42 of Roddy Mack running P3, the 2 of Kevin running P4, and the 88 Lieutenant Crunch, Season 1 champion running P5. It looks like the 42's coming down pit road now, and the 14, and the 43, and the 2, and the 88. I don't know. I think one of them sped. Oh, that 9 looks like he was flying. That 9 is Steve O'Maya sped. Look at this 3 wide on pit road.
Mr. Williams coming off of pit road. Looks like he may have taken 2 tires. I'm keeping an eye on all of these guys right here. We'll see who's going to try the strategy.
I'm sure glad NASCAR Heat 4 fixed that glitch there.
You said that Steve-O looked like he might have been coming down a little hot?
It looked like it, yeah. Oh, did Roddy Mack take 2? Draven may have took 2.
No, Steve-O is coming off He got it wowed down in time.
Oh, fair enough.
That's an aggressive pit road entry, but a good job by Steve-O to be able to get it slowed down in time.
Oh, they're side by side on this apron. That's not going to work. The two of Kevin lets out and lets the 88 by. Yeah, this apron's way too thin for that side by side battle.
That is not the place you want to be making moves as everybody merges up.
Here comes the 11 of Big Jim. He's right behind the 4 Draven. I'm not sure what he was running before pits green flag stops, but Draven misses the corner there. It's going to open up the door for Big Jim, possibly. Ronnie Mack is checked out. I'm assuming he did take 2 tires, huh?
I would have to assume so, yes.
And look at this. Right behind the 11 of Big Jim is that 19 of NR Lewis. They pit at about the same time. And once you noted, kept up with the draft, really kept up with these guys. I'm assuming both of them are going to pass that 4 Draven, and they're going to have to hook up to try to pass that 42 up there.
Lewis gets a good run. What's he going to do? No, he goes to the inside
no
of the gym.
love for the teammate. Oh, my goodness. Side draft him on the backstretch, too.
All the way to the apron. And he's able to make it work. Wow.
He made it stick, that's for sure. He had a run down the backstretch.
Don't look now. Here comes Killiam and Shadowhawk to the outside of Draven.
They've joined the party. These guys are going to catch that 42 really fast if they don't wreck each other.
By is going to be 5 laps to go.
Ooh, that's going to be close. We're going to have a close finish. The 11 of Big Jim looks like he's running about 80% throttle. I wonder if he can't be short on fuel, right? Unless he only took like a half can or something.
I doubt that, but unless the car... Oh, Draven got into him. Sends him up the track just a little bit. I'm not sure. Did Big Jim take 2 tires and is the car loose?
Oh, maybe took 2 and they're wearing. He looks a little bit slower than everybody else. So that's not talent or anything, but even on the front stretch, look, I mean, he's just losing ground.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he has any damage, so something must be wrong with the 11 right now.
Yeah.
We'll follow up on that a little later.
Yeah, so I guess we got Captain Killam being pushed by that 43 of Shadowhawk trying to chase down the 42 as we come back around to, was it 4 or 5 laps to go?
I believe it's 4 laps to go.
These guys, they've definitely teamed up here. It looks like that 43 is going to push the 14 all the way to the 42. How many laps is it?
They got 4 seconds they have to make up on them. As soon as Killian crosses the line, I will let you know.
All right.
Three to go at the... I'm sorry, 4 to go. Yes, it is 4 to go.
4 to go. I think they get them.
It is going to be tough. They got it down to 3.3 coming out of 2.
Oh, they're going to get them. And 19 NR Lewis is just hanging back there in the draft, just barely, kind of hunting his prey. This is going to be close, actually, as we're going to have 3 to go now. 3 to go in stage 2. Yeah, this is going to be close. I don't know. I think Roddy Mack cut the turbos on.
I don't know. Coming into turn 1, they got it down to 2.6 and still cutting time.
Oh, it's going to be really close.
This is going to be good.
Oh, man. If Killam can sniff his draft, it might be over. Ronnie Mac's got to be nervous right now, ain't he?
Well, it's definitely the right strategy call to make. It's still early in the race. You get to test it out. You never know. You might have to use it in stage 3.
You're right. You're right. There's a time to test it. It's the first 2 stages, as we only have 2 to go, and that gap is still pretty decent.
2 seconds to make up here.
Oh, if they start battling back here, which it looks like they might be. No, the 43 is going to fall behind the 14. Never mind. It's all right. It's still going to be close. We're going to come to 1 to go. I don't know, man. I don't think they're going to make it anymore. I changed my mind.
It's going to be tough. If Shadow would have stayed behind him there, 1.5 seconds down the backstretch, but if he would have stayed behind him, I mean, is Shadow thinking maybe they won't get him? Should he go for second place at this point?
You know what? I don't know. I think they might get him. I think they might get him.
White flag here, 1.2 to make up. This is going to be close.
I think they might get him because they're going to hit that draft on the backstretch, I think. I don't know. Let's see what Shadowhawk does here. When does Shadowhawk stop pushing and just try to think about stage points?
Killian got a great run through 1 and 2, though. It's down to .9.
Oh man, Shadowhawk is just pushing his tail off. Oh, they come out of turn 4. Looks like Ronnie Mac's going to get it, but man.
Ronnie Mac's going to hang on.
I thought it was going to be a little bit closer than that. Kudos to Ronnie Mac in that 42. Stage 2 winner. Captain Killen P2. 43 is P3, and I don't know the rest.
Checking on that right now. Looks like Lieutenant Crunch and... Did Kevin get... Ronnie Mac, Killian, Shadow, Lieutenant Crunch, and Kelvin that rounds out your top 5.
Oh, there you go.
With Joe, NR Lewis, Steve-O, Big Jim, and Swamp wrapping up your top 10.
So Ronnie Mac on some strategy there. Obviously the right call. Ends up winning in stage 2. Now don't get me wrong, he didn't win just because of strategy. He's been fast all race, especially in stage 1 on the outside.
He's been up front all night long, but with that 2-tire call, he's able to separate himself from the rest of the field, gives himself enough of a gap, and was able to close the deal.
Yes, he was, and that comes with an extra playoff. Oh, I was going to do this lagging crap again. Maybe.
All right, stage 3, about 40 to go, 22 laps roughly on the fuel.
So if they do it just right, it's a one-stop race.
This is where the question comes in. Do they go into somewhat of a Daytona mindset? Actually, it's going to be 38 laps to go, and I'll double-check on the fuel to be sure, but it's roughly about 20 to 22 laps on fuel. Do they go into a Daytona mind frame and maybe take it easy, try to save some fuel to make sure that once they make that pit stop, are they going to make it?
Well, like you said, 38 laps to go, 22 laps to a fuel run. I mean, they're pretty safe inside that fuel window on one stop. But for that Daytona mindset, I'm going to go back to my answer in stage 2. I want to pit with some other people. You know, I want them to be pushing me. We saw how fast Killen and Shadowhawk was catching. All right, this lag is bad. It is so bad.
This lag is really getting bad. Oh, my goodness.
Seems like it's after every caution that this happens. And it's got to be a server thing.
Too. Yeah.
This is bad.
Oh my goodness.
All right,
you had multiple invites, huh?
Yeah, I think I have one more. I'm gonna back out and use up my last one. I'll send you an invite.
Yeah, send me 2 of them just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys are completely inside of each other right now. This is
it's unwatchable.
This is looking bad.
Let's do what we did last time. Let's bring in K-Bart so he could talk about what's going on, and then I'll back out and all that good stuff. K-Bart, it happened again, so I'm gonna have to back out if you don't mind just kind of talking about what happened in stage 2 there as a filler, and then I'll see if I can't get back in.
Sure. Well, I was making my way back up front, and then I went to go pit. Everything was good until I pitted. I spun down coming before pit road, and then I took 2 tires. I was going to take 2 tires anyways. I finished last. I was like, yep, I'm going to be starting the back. My mind was already focused for stage 3, so... Yeah, it's kind of like last night, apparently a lot of lagging, so I'm not blaming them, I'm blaming 704 because they got some server issues right now.
Yeah,
it's lagging to me there, so that's cool.
I definitely think it's a 704 thing, because after every caution or every stage break, these cars are literally bouncing all over the track. Like 4 or 5 positions back, and then they bounce from, I mean, it's just, you can't even watch it, it's unwatchable. But then once I back out and load back in, it fixes itself. So not sure what's going on with the servers. Maybe they stopped taking care of it since they know Heat 5's coming out soon. I don't know.
I know that's probably what it is, and unfortunately, I hope that doesn't ruin our rest of the year. You know what I mean? So, we'll have to see how it goes the next week. If it gets way bad, and I don't know what's going to happen, but man, I don't want over half my field lagging, and everyone's scared to race. So,
yeah, for sure. Well, I'm back in here now. It looks like everybody's smoothed out, or well, I smoothed out everybody, or however you want to say it. K-Bart, we'll leave you alone here, bud. We'll probably bring you in before the race is over, but we'll let you concentrate on your race, and good luck.
All right,
Best of luck out there, K-Bart.
Thank you.
Or to take the lead.
He sure has, and he's battling that one of you already heard for the lead up here. It looks like Steve-O's clear if he wanted to come down to the bottom lane, but he's going to rely on that 43 to push him down here into turn 1. They're 3 wide for second place. You got
Joe
the 88
all
to
the
2.
way below the yellow line. Looks like Steve-O's going to have the momentum.
Oh, Joe drove it in there, didn't he? And the 9 to Steve-O clears him off with 2. Joe's going to...
What a power move off of
Oh,
turn
the 43's in the wall. Oh, and the 42 finishes him off. How that 43 kept the nose facing forward, I'm not sure. Oh, what's Gator doing?
Gator's all the way below the apron.
I think Gator's falling to the back. I think enough people...
Oh,
Oh, no! Oh, no! He's in the... Oh, excuse me. He's in the grass, coming back on the track safely. He may have been trying to fall to the back because he knew he was lagging.
Oh, my goodness.
I think he knew he was lagging. He was trying to go to the back, but that just wasn't the place on the track to do it.
So that's really going to hurt Gator there unless a caution comes out. And other than that, one caution in stage 1, we haven't seen any sort of incidents on track for the most part. Joe is making that move under the 9 of Steve-O, trying to take the lead.
And
he's got Kevin right behind him, pushing him through.
Joe's not quite clear here. We're actually, well, technically we're 3 wide for the lead.
Wide.
Oh, what happened to Steve-O?
Oh, Steve-O in the wall. Oh, Steve-O. Easy.
Steve-O's just... And he's going to lose all those positions that he fought for. But here comes Joe, your stage 1 winner, leading the way. Looks like that 2 of Kevin's going to push him off into turn 3 here, or maybe take the run on the outside.
He's going to try to take it on the outside with Crunch right behind him.
Look at NR Lewis fighting his way up here to P3, P4. He might be a guy to look out for here. He's always kind of that fast dark horse.
Don't look now. 3rd car in line on the inside. Ronnie Mack, your stage 2 winner. Just kind of lurking back there.
Oh no, Keenan's came in the chat and said that Penn likes the company of other males. Nice way to say it.
I'm not going to comment on that one. Ronnie Mack got a little loose off corner exit, and Draven is able to sneak by. That's someone we haven't seen up front all night long, is that 4 car, but he's here to play at the end of this race. Gosh, these guys are bunched up so tightly here. I mean, there's just absolutely no separation. One wrong move, and that could be the end of your race right there.
Oh yeah, or one Xfinity lag that we saw last night as the 19er Lewis barely gets into that 2 of Kevin. He's going to get out of the groove here and fall back a couple spots. Oh, I hear somebody yelling.
360.
I hear somebody yelling on your stream.
Jesus.
That you're watching. Oh, the 4 Draven kind of pinches his teammate up there on the top. As the 88 of Lieutenant Crunch takes away second place cleanly as he now has his sights set on that 1 of you already heard. Oh, hard into the wall back here. Looks like the 10 of Mr. Williams, and is that the 12 or the 2? The 12 of K-Bart. Let's bring him in here. K-Bart, what happened?
Oh, you know, Steve-O.
Oh, what happened with Steve-O?
Oh, he came right down.
Okay, well, you heard it here. Steve-O came down on K-Bart, I'm assuming. The 10 also involved.
Huge break for Gator Mike there. He's able to catch up with the back of the field. We're hoping that his lag issues are resolved, and we're going to knock on wood for ourselves here.
Oh, yeah. These cars are probably going to be all over the place after this. Let's just wait and see,
Knock on wood,
guess.
fingers crossed.
Let's just wait and see.
All right, K-Bart, we are going to let you go. Hopefully, you are going to be able to work yourself back to the front there. Best of luck, buddy.
Yep.
I'm actually going to wait to see if these cars lag or not. That way you could act as a filler.
Yeah. And there he goes
well,
again.
Just one. Okay, 2, 3.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This is embarrassing. Why would you even put this like out there as this is my game?
My goodness.
I don't know if that's an actual wreck or not.
No, Ronnie Mack is like literally completely inside a shadow.
Oh, the 42 just died, but then he didn't. So.
No, everything's fine on my side.
Oh man. Oh, did it even out? It might have smoothed out.
Not for me. Not yet.
No, they're bouncing all over the place again. I only have one more invite, so.
I still got the one you sent me, so I'll back out first, and I'll send you a few extra.
Okay.
All right.
You heard it, K-Bar. No more cautions, man. We can't just keep backing out. Yeah, this is... You can't even defend... I know I'm hard on 7-4 games with the ticker and this, that, and the other, but come on. They spent 0 effort on the commentator mode.
All right.
Alright, done. I've got my invites. I'm going to go ahead and back out. K-Bart, Sharp, if y'all guys want to talk about something, maybe Iowa, the corn, whatever you want.
Yes, as soon as I load back in, we'll see where we are.
I'll let you know. It's kind of, it's actually looking good. Everything's kind of evened out. I don't really see any little lag chirps or anything, so that's good.
That's good. It's welcome news.
We had the 43 of Shadowhawk back in the lead with Joe right behind him. Ronnie Matt looking to the inside. Lieutenant Crunch third in line on that outside line. Oh, gosh, that was tight.
How many laps?
Kelvin gave a little bit of a bumper to
20
Lieutenant
to go
Crunch
this time.
Okay.
20 laps to go.
We'll save my last one for like 5 laps to go.
These guys are not giving an inch. Ronnie Mack to the inside of Joe for second place here as Shadowhawk continues to lead. You got Big Jim who's made his way. Well, he's fighting for 4th place right now alongside of that 2-car Kelvin. He's getting pushed from K-Bart now.
Mr. Williams on pit road. K-Bart, is there any strategy on coming down pit road, or is he just kind of throwing in the white flag?
Yeah, there's strategy. Its pit window is open right now, so I want it because of the. I mean, he'll get some tires for a few laps. He'll be on stickers, but after that, it kind of evens back out.
It looks like he just passed through because he was, or maybe he was coming off of pit road when I first found him. Anyways,
He's coming off of pit road now. I'm checking on that right now. Yep, he's down the back stretch. He's got a. I would guess he has about maybe 3 or 4 seconds on the field, but they're catching him in a hurry.
All right, K-Bart, we'll leave your P3 run alone. We'll go ahead and mute you so you can concentrate. Stay out of trouble and all that good stuff. No more cautions. I can't back out no more.
Gotcha.
All right, bro.
Has made his way to the lead here. Big Jim in second. But he's got that 12 of K-Bart trying to work past him for second. Don't look now. The 37 of Swamp Fox has made his way to third.
And yes, he has, driving that orange Tide Pod machine. That does not mean it's candy, boys and girls out there watching. Don't eat them.
Oof.
You got that 32 Gator Mike, though. His lag problem's fixed. He says that I can now contend for a top 5.
I tell you what, he looked really good in the Xfinity warm-up race last night there, and I think he has something to say for the end of this race. He may have just been taking his time, waiting for the right moment, and now stage 3, he's got the green light. It's time to go.
Well, that's definitely Gator's Is my camera stuck? Oh, there it goes. That's definitely his style. He's kind of known for taking it easy in the first couple stages, and then rising to the top in the last stage.
He was able to make the pass by Big Jim. Big Jim actually falling back a little bit there. He's got to try to regain his momentum here.
As the 2 of Kevin takes the lead away from the 1 of you already heard. I'm not sure if he's clear yet or not going down into turn 1. He's got that 12 of K-Bart right behind him. The 42 of Ronnie Mac pushing K-Bart. As the 37.
Swamp slides up the fat.
Swamp. I don't know if he missed the quarter. Maybe got into the apron a little bit. The 1 of you already heard really loose. He about lost it in front of the field. That would have been the big one at Michigan.
He keeps it on the throttle. Look at Gator Mike coming right behind him.
Gator had a huge run there. Joe kind of blocked his run just a little bit. Now this 42 of Ronnie Mac, he's going to try to hug the line here. No, and he's going to fall right back behind Gator. He's got a choice of who he's going to pick. He's going to fall behind Gator again.
No way. I thought Gator was about to make that 3 wide.
He wants to. Gator thinks it is now time to go up here and battle for the lead, as we have approximately, and you can correct me, about 15 laps to go. As the 2 of Kevin, the crossover on You Already Heard, he now has the inside lane with Gator pushing him. Swamp Fox currently running P4, battling for P3 on the outside there, with Big Jim pushing him.
Swamp Fox slid up the track a little bit. He's trying to use the outside momentum, though.
Oh, and here comes Ronnie Mac, just barely kissing the apron, helping that car turn. As the 2 of Kevin now clears that 1, he is the leader at the moment. But watch out for Gator Mike. It seems like he is on a mission here tonight. Oh, that 42. He's going to try to take away that second place, as they are 3 wide for second. Whatever. Yeah, second. There we go. And now they're 3 wide for third. Yeah, whatever. Who knows? We ain't got a ticker.
Almost 4 wide at one point. My goodness.
And there goes Joe. He's going to clear everybody for P3. Oh, and here's this Chip Ganassi Racing teammates again, running right beside each other. And it looks like they're going to team up and pass this number 2 of Kevin, try to take the lead here. And that 43 Shadowhawk's back in the picture. He's back there battling for P4. So when is this lap car Mr. Williams coming into play?
That's what I was about to bring up there. He's doing everything he can to stay on the lead lap, trying to keep a good distance between himself and the rest of the field, and for the most part, it seems like he's been able to do that.
Oh, and that 1 of you already heard ditches his Chip Ganassi Racing teammate. Took the draft of the 2 of Kevin and then used it against him going into turn 3. Now expecting that 42 to push him. It's a bold move by You Already Heard.
Shadowhawk coming right up underneath the bumper there of Kevin. These guys are so evenly matched, whether they're on the high side or the low side, man. It's all going to come down to who can hold their speed the best through the corner. Oh, Joe couldn't quite slide up.
We tried. We got to have green flag stops here soon, right?
It's going to be very close. I'm looking at Killian's stream. He has 10 laps of fuel remaining right now, and I'll get the lap count for you as soon as they cross the line.
I wonder if these guys farther back in the draft has been able to save enough.
And that's where I was leading on to earlier. Do these guys kind of save their stuff, save fuel, try to stretch it all the way to the end?
They may have been 3 wide for the lead there for a second. Joe using the apron to help the car turn. I'm sorry, go ahead. How many?
11 laps to go.
Ooh, that's
9
close.
laps of fuel.
Do they try to save 2 laps here, or they just know they can around this 2-mile track? It's the 14 of Captain Killam now in P3, P4.
At this point, if you've been running in the back and you feel like, I'm not saying you can't get to the front of the pack, but if you feel like you're just trying to cruise around, I think that's probably the best strategy. Run about 75-80% around the track, try to save that fuel, and who knows, you might be able to capitalize on somebody having a pit. But these guys, they're going all out right now. I feel like there's no saving.
Yeah, it seems like it, and we know a guy who is not saving at all, and that's that 2 of Kevin out here trying to block these lanes as they come. And another guy that's definitely not safe is that 1 of you already heard, looking for any inch to exploit to try to take the lead away from the 2 of Kevin.
Here comes that outside line.
Oh, there goes the 43 Shadowhawk. He is going to make a 3 wide down the middle there. 14 of Captain Killam's going to stay up high. We'll see if he stays up there.
Joe's going to make the move underneath. Can he clear him?
How did Joe dive it in there? Oh, he didn't quite clear the 2.
Got the lead. Oh, Shadowhawk makes the move underneath.
The crossover from the
lead.
43. Who's the 42 going to push? He's going to push the 43. Oh, they got to get this sorted out before going into turn 1. Oh, that was sketchy there for a second. And there goes Captain Kill.
Look at Joe.
He's going to follow Joe through the corner there. They're 3 wide for third.
Oh.
There goes Captain.
Clear him.
Captain Killam's got that run. He's going to push the 43.
Mr. Williams got loose ahead of him.
And there goes the 43 looking for the lead. The 2 of Kevin also diving down into the corner.
Oh, Shadow lost the nose just a little bit.
Oh. We got some dicey
this is
racing.
Just really.
It's Joe, your stage 1 winner. Currently leading the way here late in the race. We have approximately 8 or 9 laps to go. They still got a pit. Maybe. Depends on if you're in the draft or not. It's going to be close. They were, what, a lap and a half, 2 laps short? But, I mean, if you're in the draft, maybe you can save it. Yep. Maybe you can't. I don't know. We're going to find out.
It's going to be very, very close.
And a guy that might be saving. Look at that 88 Lieutenant Crunch back there. He's in that perfect saving zone.
He's close enough to where he can stay in the draft, but, you know, he's staying well clear of this pack there. You're right. He may be a guy that could be just.
Oh, as he comes down pit road. But there goes that strategy. Thanks, Crunch. Who's this coming off pit road? Is that the 12K Bart?
7 laps to go. I'm checking.
I think it's the 12.
Okay, Bart. Yep. Just coming off a pit road. He is still in the lead lap. Oh. I wonder what they'll do when they get to Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams can make it on fuel, but Steve-O hits pit road.
Oh, Mr. Williams holding his ground here. I'm trying to stay as far as in the front of these guys as he can.
And everybody makes another circuit around the track. Mr. Williams. Oh, they're going to split him.
This is sketchy.
Oof. Lieutenant Crunch coming off a pit road.
Oh, 32 Gator might clip the apron just barely. Oh, and it gets really loose. Looks like the 3 Oasis giving everybody the signal that he's coming down pit road. Oh, the 14 and the 43 meet door to door.
Ooh, 43 got shoved up the track. No momentum now. No draft.
Let's see who all comes out pit road now. As the 14 and the 42.
Here comes Killiam.
And the 43 and the 2 and the 3. All down pit road. That's a good group of cars.
All right, I'm keeping an eye on the guys on pit road, and I will see what each guy decides he's going to do.
You got to think these guys that stayed out are going to come next time, right?
They should. Guys in go or 2 tires?
I don't know.
Looks like Killiam. I think Killiam's taking tires. Shadowhawk is already out.
Here comes the one of you already heard. Here comes the 32 and the 37. I think one of the.
Don't tell.
Oh, the 32 passed the one coming on the pit road.
Oh,
I think
Captain Killiam got a penalty.
Oh, that's gonna be big for him. One of those cars that came down last lap, or that are coming out now, one of those cars are going to win because they are all in it together. I think, anyways, they could use the draft.
Shadowhawk is the first one of those cars off the pit road coming down the backstretch.
I don't know. Look at Ronnie Mack. He's trying that same strategy. Ronnie Mack actually the first one off of there.
Oh, I did not see that.
Yeah, he's up there. He may have been on 2 again. He's trying that same strategy from stage 2.
Here comes Joe, Swamp, Gator Mike all coming off the pit road now. I think they did gas only. I'm checking on Ronnie Mack to see where he's running.
I think he's P1.
Oh, Joe Round!
Oh, what's going on?
Gator Mike!
Not
Contact below the apron and Joe got spun out.
Oh, there goes Joe losing positions. Unfortunate for him. He's been fast all night.
Oh, my goodness.
So is it Swamp in the lead? Who's in the lead?
My goodness. Crap.
It might be Swamp. And then Ronnie Mack.
Or is it Shadow?
I'm just guessing. It's either Swamp or Ronnie Mack, I think. Can you see on the bottom left of his stream like what car number is in the lead?
Swamp Fox is in front of Ronnie Mack. It looks like he's your leader.
Swamp Fox leading laps here as they tick down. We're only going to have, what, 5 laps to go when he hits the line?
I'm checking right now. Okay, so right now it's actually showing Big Jim as the race leader.
Oh, Big Jim. Let's find him. Big Jim.
And Big Jim is kicking it into the corners big time.
Big Jim is running 50% throttle. Oh my goodness. Swamp's going to get him. Swamp's going to get him. Swamp's going to get him. Swamp gets him. Ronnie Mac gets him. Oh, heartbreak for Big Jim as Swamp Fox picks up his second win of the season. Oh, Big Jim, 50 feet short. Oh, he should have put out his alfalfa hair for that one. Stuck it out and finished.
Swamp Fox with the win.
Oh, my goodness. Both on strategy, but Big Jim, man, oh, what a heartbreaker.
Oh, man, he was so close. Swamp... with Kelvin. Oh crap!
You want to be here for the interviews, K-Bart, or?
Sure.
That's up to you.
Kelvin, Joe, K-Bart, Lieutenant Crunch, and Mr. Williams rounding out your top 10.
Ah, looky there. All right, it's now your party since I had to restart my PlayStation. Charp, can you please invite Swamp?
I guess I shall. Pretty confident that I have him on my friends list.
If not, I can suggest. Oh, stutter. If not, I can suggest him. Just let me know.
Let's see. I should. Looking for him. As we're looking for our race winner. And yes, I do. Swamp Fox. 10. Right. Invite has been sent.
That would be
what
him.
A race that. What a race event. I mean,
what a finish. My God.
It just can't. I mean, it was a perfect strategy call. Big Jim was so close to pulling this off, but in the end, I think it was the gas and go move by Swamp, and he was able to hold off that 42. What a race, though.
Oh man, it's something I'm going to ask him here in a second, but I think he watched that 42 strategy in stage 2, and figured he would use it in stage 3.
And he took it one step further.
Yeah, as we have our race winner in the lobby now, Swamp Fox. What in the world happened there, bud?
Wow. Wow. That was nuts, man.
Yeah, that was nuts. Some interesting, very entertaining strategy there at the end. Passing your teammate 50 feet from the line to get the win here tonight. Look, my question, that strategy that you played there, I'm assuming you took 2. Did you learn that from Ronnie Mac there in stage 2, or was that something you knew coming into the race?
No, I didn't take any tires on my last stop. It was just strictly gas. I was hoping I could make it on tires, and Joe was in the same party as us, and I wasn't planning on pitting when he did, but he's like, I'm coming in a pit. I'm like, yeah, so am I. And I think Gator came in there, and we were all bunched up coming out of pit road, and I was like, yeah, this is going to be a really good race for the win here. And unfortunately, Joe got loose coming off of coming onto the track, and it kind of messed up Gator. And I feel bad for them too, because this was going to be really fun between us 3.
No, fair enough. Charp, what you got for a race winner?
Congratulations, Swamp, on a heck of a strategy call there. It looked like you were just riding along as the stage went along, and at the end, you made the right call. And was there any doubt in your mind that you were going with no tires there?
Oh, no, there's no doubt. I was no tires. You kind of got to feel as the race went on, the tires could last more than a fuel run. So that kind of gave me a little bit of an idea there when we caught that. I believe there was a caution there in the beginning of stage 3. So I kind of got a little bit of an idea, like we might be able to pit, not take tires here, and see how that goes. And, yeah, it paid off.
Yes, it did. Congratulations again, buddy.
It definitely paid off, as we're going to have to look at another pink 37 emoji in the chat. Congratulations. But I got ourselves a special guest here in the broadcast booth, somebody that's not always up here, especially when he's racing. K-Bart, what you got for a race winner?
I really don't have much. Just congratulations on the win, and yeah, we all gotta love Steve-O, so that's all I got.
Hey, I would say thank you, K-Bart, because you kind of pulled me up towards the front there, towards the end of the race. So
yeah, I got kind of. Steve-O messed me up twice tonight, and I wasn't even. I was in this party. I could just hear Draven because Steve-O just killed Draven. So
yeah, I know.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I know he got loose there in that last stage, and we were talking about in our party, like he's gonna get loose and kill somebody, and he got loose and he just doored me square, and he just shot right back up the track. So I'd imagine he killed Draven out of that.
Avenge, you're lucky I was muted because I was yelling.
I told Sharp that we should unmute you real quick, but you may not have enough money for the swear jar.
No.
All right, Swamp, congratulations, bud. Your second win of the North American eRacing League Cup Series, Season 2. Who do you want to shout out here before we get Ronnie Mack in here?
Most importantly, man, Mother's Day was yesterday. Shout out my mama. Everybody's got to love their mom. The FPGM guys, that's our third win in a row, if you're keeping count. And, that's about it. I really didn't have a post-race interview planned for today because I figured I'd be back in, 10th plus place. So feels good to come out with a win.
All right,
Thank you,
there
guys.
you go. Exceeding expectations, even self-set expectations. Once again, congratulations. Sharp, can you invite Ronnie Mack in here?
I certainly will. Let me make sure he's on my list.
I'll go ahead and suggest him. I really want Big Jim in here too, but I don't want to sit here and broadcast until midnight. All right, I'm suggesting him now.
All right. All right, let's see here. Okay, wait. That's one thing I haven't figured out when you suggest them.
Just go to where it says invite, and then it'll
Okay.
say, "Hey, these people are suggested."
Okay, there it is. All right, good deal.
Cool. So the invite's out to our runner-up, Ronnie Mack, in that 42 Chevrolet Camaro, rocking that McDonald's paint scheme. The curse lives on for McDonald's. I don't know if anybody
And he has joined us.
he hasn't clicked through for me yet. There he is, Ronnie Mack, the runner-up finisher. Look, I know you were one position away from where you wanted to be. But how are you feeling tonight, bud?
I feel like I should have had that race win. I'm not gonna lie, because the final pit stop, I kind of coming out of pit road, I almost spun out and I lost probably a second, which really costed me there in the swamp. But he had a good pit strategy, so props to him.
Yeah, well, definitely one of the differences is about, what, 0.2 of a second, if that. I mean, you're all over your bumper. I guess your nose to his nose, maybe 0.2, if that, once again. But strategy, man. Now, don't be wrong, you were fast all night, fast on the outside, especially in Stage 1. But strategy coming into play really big here tonight at Stage 2. You went ahead and got the win, taking 2 tires, I'm assuming. And then you ended up getting P2 off of some strategy. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, I was that the 2-tire strategy would work for Stage 2. I was really hoping for it, and thankfully, I don't know what happened back in the pack where there was only 2 cars, but thankfully, when the tires eventually evened out after 5 or 6 laps, I was able to hold it off to about a second to get the stage win. But strategy was very, very important in this race.
Yeah, it definitely was. Speaking of strategy, Big Jim, you passed him 50 feet before the line. Did you think you guys were going to get him?
Oh, yeah. I was hoping so. I feel like if he saved enough fuel with about a lap to go, I don't think we were going to get him. But because of how slow he was going, I thought we were. But I didn't think it was going to be that close. I thought it was going to be like going into turn 3.
I didn't think it'd be that close.
It was close.
It was definitely close. Probably our closest top 3 finish of the season. Charp, what you got for our runner-up?
Ronnie Mack, hell of a run tonight there, buddy. It seemed like you were up front for the majority of the race there. Aside from just barely coming up short. How important was the draft tonight here?
Oh, it was everything. If you didn't have a draft, you were just going to get freight trained like if you were at Daytona or Talladega. So you could pretty much kiss it goodbye unless you were on 4 fresh Goodyear tires. And like Williams, when he pitted, he was able to stay in front of us, but not even for that long. But the draft was everything.
Yeah, that's something that Avenge and I were talking about there. It seemed like tires was a short-term game. You could kind of hold your own there even with all of the guys in the pack drafting. So when you took the 2 tires at the end of Stage 2, I believe you didn't take tires in stage 3, right?
No, I took no tires. I took a quarter can of gas and I was off.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, you were just that close. Obviously y'all did catch Big Jim, but let's just assume Big Jim would have had enough fuel to make it, even with the saving. If you and Swamp would have tag team there at the end, you think y'all could have caught him?
If he had enough fuel, no. Absolutely not. We weren't going to catch him. I'm pretty sure both of us didn't take tires. So we had the same tires as him, and if he had enough fuel, there's no way we were going to catch him.
Gotcha.
Fair.
Well, regardless, man, it was a heck of a run there up front all night. Congrats on the runner-up, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Strategy all night comes out with some really good points out of Michigan International
yeah.
Speedway. K-Bart, the Cup Series commissioner. What you got for Ronnie Mac?
No, like I said, Swamp, don't really have anything, and Steve, if you're watching, screw you.
Note to self: no more in-car reporters. No, I'm just kidding. I almost called you Steve-O. My goodness, Ronnie Mac. What's any shout-outs you got here before we end the broadcast?
I just want to shout out everyone in the Monster Energy Cup Series for putting on an amazing show of how we were able to draft and be 3 wide for so long and not have anyone wreck. Just shout out to everyone there.
All right, fair enough. A ton of talent in our Cup Series, but some developing talent since in our developmental series, the Truck Series, are hitting the track tomorrow night, May 12th at 8:45 p.m. They're going to Kansas. So why don't you guys go ahead and tune in there. You got Wasted, who is your commissioner there, running the show, and see if Jaw can win yet another race in that developmental series. Tune in. You already know where because you're here. 8:45. We know you ain't going to work. What else you doing? Tune in. We'll see you there.